How is it possible that civilizations thousands of years ago developed technologies that today challenge modern science? From the mystery of the enormous Baghdad batteries to lenses that shouldn't have existed. Welcome to Did You Know Canada? 1938 Iraq. Archaeologists are digging around, probably looking for treasure, when they stumble upon these weird ceramic jars. Inside, copper cylinders and iron rods. Not exactly buried treasure, right? Wrong. Turns out these babies could generate electricity. We're talking batteries, people, but not the Duracell kind. These bad boys are over 2,000 years old. So what were they juicing up back then? Time travel devices? Electric chariots? Okay, probably not. But some think they were used for electroplating, which is still pretty fancy for the BC crowd. Others say religious rituals. Your guess is as good as mine. The point is, these ancient batteries are proof that our ancestors were way more plugged in than we give them credit for. The Romans, known for their impressive engineering, also dabbled in the art of unbreakable glass. This wasn't your average oops I dropped my goblet kind of glass. We're talking a chariot could run over it kind of tough. Legend has it, a Roman glassmaker presented Emperor Tiberius with a glass cup. When the emperor, being a bit of a drama queen, threw it on the ground, it didn't shatter, it bounced. The glassmaker, probably fearing for his life, claimed he had the secret to unbreakable glass. Whether the story is true or not, the legend of Roman unbreakable glass persists. Was it real? Did the recipe get lost in time? We may never know, but it makes you wonder what other secrets are buried in history's basement. Fast forward to the 19th century, where archaeologists in the ancient Assyrian city of Nimrud stumbled upon something truly eye-opening, a crystal lens. And not just any lens, this thing was over 3,000 years old and crafted with a level of precision that would make a Swiss watchmaker jealous. So, what were they doing with this ancient magnifying glass? Some say it was a tool for astronomers, allowing them to study the stars with surprising accuracy. Others think it was just a fancy bauble for some Assyrian fashionista. But if it was an astronomical tool, it means the Assyrians were way ahead of the game in understanding optics and the cosmos. We're talking Galileo-level stuff, centuries before Galileo was even a twinkle in his great-great-great-grandmother's eye. Let's talk swords. Not just any swords, but blades so sharp they could slice through a silk scarf dropped on their edge. We're talking Damascus steel, the legendary metal that made swordsmiths drool and enemies tremble. This wasn't your average IKEA-grade steel, folks. This stuff was forged with a secret technique that's been lost to the sands of time. It was strong, it was flexible, and it held an edge sharper than a gossip columnist's pen. Modern science is still trying to crack the code of Damascus steel. We can analyze it, we can study it, but we can't quite replicate the magic that made it so special. It's like the ancient world's version of Coca-Cola's secret formula, locked away in a vault, taunting us with its unattainable awesomeness. Imagine pulling a rusty hunk of metal from a shipwreck and discovering it's not just any old relic, but a 2,000-year-old computer. That's what happened in 1901 when divers off the coast of Greece found the Antikythera mechanism. This thing was so complex, so advanced, that it took decades for scientists to figure out what it even did. Turns out it was an astronomical calculator that could predict eclipses, track the movements of planets, and probably even make a mean cappuccino. We're talking about a level of engineering that wouldn't be seen again for centuries. It's like finding an iPhone in King Tut's tomb. The Antikythera mechanism is a testament to the ingenuity of our ancient ancestors and a reminder that we don't know everything. The pyramids of Egypt. They're big, they're old, and they're full of mysteries. We're not just talking about hidden chambers and cryptic hieroglyphics, but about the very energy that seems to emanate from these ancient structures. Some researchers believe the pyramids weren't just tombs, but giant power plants harnessing some kind of cosmic energy that we're just beginning to understand. They point to the pyramid's shape, its alignment with the stars, and the strange electromagnetic anomalies detected within its chambers. Was it intentional? Did the ancient Egyptians know something about energy that we've forgotten? Or is it all just a coincidence? Whatever the answer, the pyramids continue to fascinate and confound us, reminding us that the past holds secrets yet to be unlocked. Imagine a map drawn in 1513 that shows not only Europe and Africa, but also South America and even Antarctica. And not just blobs on a page, but coastlines, rivers, and mountain ranges with astonishing accuracy. That's the Piri Reis map, and it's a real head-scratcher. Admiral Piri Reis, the map's creator, claimed it was based on ancient sources, maps from civilizations long gone. But how could they have known about these lands centuries before they were officially discovered? Some speculate that the map is evidence of a lost global civilization, one that possessed advanced seafaring skills and a knowledge of the Earth that we are only now beginning to rediscover. Is it possible? The Piri Reis map suggests that maybe, just maybe, there's more to history than meets the eye. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter the world of ancient Indian epics, where gods and heroes battled it out in the skies aboard flying machines called vimanas. These weren't your average hot air balloons either. We're talking about flying chariots powered by Mercury, capable of shooting lasers and traveling between worlds. Sound crazy? Maybe. But the descriptions of vimanas in ancient texts are surprisingly detailed, with technical specifications and flight manuals that sound more like science fiction than ancient mythology. Could there be any truth to these stories? Were vimanas real flying machines, proof of an advanced technology lost to time? Or are they just flights of fancy, products of a vivid imagination? The debate rages on, fueled by the tantalizing possibility that our ancestors might have soared through the skies long before the Wright brothers. You know that saying, Rome wasn't built in a day? Well, it's a good thing because the Romans took their sweet time perfecting their concrete, a material so durable that it puts our modern attempts to shame. We're talking about structures like the Pantheon, built nearly 2,000 years ago, still standing strong, while our modern buildings crumble after a few decades. What's their secret? Volcanic ash, baby. The Romans figured out that by mixing volcanic ash into their concrete, they created a super strong material that could withstand the test of time. And not just time, but earthquakes, erosion, and even the occasional barbarian invasion. Modern scientists are still trying to reverse engineer Roman concrete, hoping to unlock the secrets of its longevity. Get ready to journey back to ancient Mesopotamia, home to the Sumerians, one of the oldest civilizations on Earth. These guys were ahead of their time in many ways, inventing writing, mathematics, and apparently interdimensional travel. Okay, maybe not that last one, but their art tells a different story. Sumerian carvings depict strange, gate-like structures, often with beings that seem to be passing through them. Could these be depictions of stargates, portals to other worlds or dimensions? Some researchers believe so, pointing to the Sumerians' advanced knowledge of astronomy and their tales of gods descending from the heavens. Is it a stretch to think they might have figured out how to build a cosmic shortcut? Perhaps. But then again, the Sumerians never ceased to amaze us with their ingenuity. Maybe, just maybe, they stumbled upon a secret that's still waiting to be rediscovered. These ancient technologies are astonishing, right? Don't forget to subscribe to Did You Know Canada to keep exploring the mysteries of the world. See you in the next video.